The U.S. and Iran are set to hold high-level talks in Oman tomorrow about Tehran's nuclear program. This morning, Iran says it will give diplomacy a, quote, genuine chance amid repeated threats by President Trump to use military force if it does not end its nuclear program. For more on these talks, I'm joined by Brian Katulis. He's a senior fellow at the Middle East Institute, joining us from Bethesda, Maryland. Thanks for waking up with us today. So set this up for us. What's at stake here for both sides at tomorrow's meeting?
So President Trump is sending his top envoy, Steve Witkoff, in what I would call a diplomatic high-wire act. They're trying to get to an agreement with Iran on its nuclear program, and this nuclear program is closer than ever to getting a bomb. And this is something for the last decade plus we've all worried about. The thing is, Trump is trying to do this in the span of just a few weeks. The previous agreement in 2015, it took more than 3 to 5 years. It took a long time to get there. So that's what's at stake, is if they don't actually prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon by getting an agreement. Trump has threatened war. We'll see if he'll follow through on that threat. He's certainly prosecuting a tariff war right now, but he also is disinclined to see a large Middle East war and getting America dragged into that. So that's why this is such a high stakes negotiation.
Yeah, and ironically, by threatening war, aren't you underscoring why it would be important for Iran to have a nuclear weapon as a deterrent? But you say Witkoff is performing this high-wire act. He doesn't have extensive diplomatic experience. He is helping facilitate a negotiation to bring peace between Russia and Ukraine. We've heard lots of talk about Trump's effort to make that happen. It hasn't solidified yet. So what is the U.S. offering in its negotiation with Iran that could possibly lead to a different outcome?
The only thing right now I can see it's offering are these threats. And it's not just verbal threats. Over the last month or so, President Trump has sent strategic bombers to the region, which Iran could interpret as we're preparing for war and might prepare an option with Israel to conduct strikes against Iran. There's nothing public yet in terms of carrots. So it's all sticks, no carrots. And as you noted, Witkoff is actually engaged in so many different files, including trying to end this Ukraine war, which President Trump said he could end in a day. And that's not achieved the results there. So I wouldn't put high odds on success here, in part because I don't think they've done the preparatory work inside the U.S. government, nor have they consulted very closely with America's close partners on the tactics of this diplomacy, neither Saudi Arabia or Israel. So I think this is, I have low odds of success I put on this weekend's venture.
All right, important to keep that in mind. Brian Katulis, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.